Join me for a trip down MacBook memory lane. So what we have here is my 2008 MacBook. Just the MacBook, not the Pro. Here you still have the little switch so you can pop open this panel here. I haven't done this in a while. And you can actually take out the hard drive and the battery if you so choose. I haven't used this thing for a while, but that's how things used to be, and now I'm going to have a problem putting it back. In any case, I bought this in 2008. This was my very first MacBook. I used it until 2013 once I started having trouble with the trackpad. Why don't we take a quick look here? And pretty standard looking MacBook. Like I said, MacBook, not the Pro. Here is my pride and joy, my most useful laptop, 2013 MacBook Air that I used until 2021. So a really great computer. The one thing I didn't like about it was the silver bezel around the screen. I never liked that. I wish it was just black. Very light, very portable, very thin. 2 USB-A ports, headphone jack, MagSafe, and an SD card slot. So very, very good computer. And I basically ran into not being able to update this anymore. I tried to update it to an OS. I forget which one. Maybe it was Big Sur, which it should have been able to do, but it didn't. So I went to this, which is 2015 MacBook Pro, 16 gigs of RAM. Very capable computer. This was formerly another family member's computer, but they weren't using it. So I asked very nicely, and they allowed me to take it over. And this I've used for about 2 years. It's a 5-year-old or a 7-year-old, I'm sorry, 8-year-old machine now. So quite old, but very capable. Just started lagging on Final Cut and playing videos, things like that. It's still usable. It's still supported by Mac OS until the end of this year. But some things change. That was the 13-inch MacBook Pro 2015. This is a 2015 15-inch MacBook Pro. So, you know, bigger, quite heavy, not super heavy, but by modern standards. 2 Thunderbolt 2 ports, which aren't really useful anymore, other than plugging in maybe a screen, USB-A and headphone jack, and then the SD card, HDMI, and another USB-A. The USB-As are pretty damn useful up to this day. So this is a 2015 MacBook Pro 15-inch. And finally, the star of the show today. Ta-da! This is a 2021 MacBook Pro 14-inch. Technically, I think it's 14.1 inches. Get rid of the box. So this is a 2021 10-core CPU, 16-core GPU, so it's one step up from the base model, 16 gigs of RAM, and a 1 terabyte hard drive. I bought this because I wanted to do more at, you know, I don't need a knife. I forgot that Apple has this whole thing. And that's where we lose the plot. And there goes the plastic. And smooth as usual. And here we go. I went with the silver model. I wanted the silver, and wow, that feels really good. It's smaller than I thought it would be. Boom. And that is the 2021 MacBook Pro with the M1 Pro processor. You got the HDMI port, USB-C port, SD card slot, and then you have the return of MagSafe, which was gone for a while. Stupidly, Apple got rid of it. 2 more USB-C ports and a headphone jack, and a very thin and lovely machine. Here we have the 2015 MacBook Pro 13-inch, 14-inch 2021 MacBook Pro. Of course, this one has the light up logo, this one has this glossy logo, but I think it looks just fine. This has more squared off edge, reminiscent of the newer iPhones since the iPhone 12. But size-wise, we're looking at almost exactly the same footprint. And just to quickly show you, designed by Apple in California, just a few miles from where I live. Here we have the power brick, which of course has the USB-C connection, and then I assume some stickers in here. Oh, you've all seen Apple stickers. I don't want to open that. Okay, so that we know. Battery life is much better than my previous machine, so I'm looking forward to that. And I'm not going to weigh everything, but I thought I'd just weigh the newer MacBook Pro and my previous MacBook Pro. All right, so we're at 0, 0. Let's weigh the new MacBook. 3 pounds, 8.7 ounces. And for my European friends, that's 56.7, I'm sorry, 1 kilo, 606 grams. So 3 pounds, 8.7 ounces. And then the 2015 MacBook Pro, 3 pounds, 7.2 ounces. So we're looking about 1.5 ounces more for at least 10, maybe 20 times as much power and just processing ability. And quality wise, it feels very good. So only marginally heavier than the 2015 MacBook Pro, but it feels great. It feels great in the hand. I really like the feel. Keep in mind this is a slightly bigger screen. Get a quick look at that keyboard, that very nice keyboard. And let me know if you'd like me to do a fuller comparison between these, not just the 2015 13-inch, but maybe the 2015 15-inch is still a very capable machine, though maybe not the best for 4K editing workflows, heavier workflows. I like the bigger trackpad. I think it might take me a little while to get used to it, but actually it's not as big as I thought. I saw this once at Best Buy, and then I decided to buy it a few months later once it went on sale. So this, all in with Apple Care, I paid about $2,300 for it. There was a deal through Apple Insider and Adorama with a coupon code and all of this. Normally it would be close to $3,000 retail, though there have been a lot of discounts, especially on these MacBook Pros lately. I know there's one going on with Amazon and Best Buy for $15.99 for the entry level model, which is still super capable. That one has 8 CPU cores and 14 GPU cores, 16 gigs of RAM, and a 512 gig hard drive. So if you're interested in that, I'll leave a link below. If you have any questions about this, let me know. It needs to be charged up. I didn't unbox it for a couple of weeks actually, so I see that it needs to be charged. And once I charge it up and put it through its paces, set it up, I'll give you a fuller review and my impressions. MacBook Pro 14-inch in silver with a terabyte hard drive, 16 gigs of RAM, and coming in at about the same weight as a 2015 MacBook Pro with a smaller screen. Some of the features of this are, of course, Apple's own silicon chip. They'd always bought Intel's chips or other companies' chips in the past. The screen is a mini LED screen, and then the ports that they had removed in the past. Better speakers, so a lot of real big improvements in a very portable size. Any more questions, leave them down in the comments below. If you found this useful, hit the like button and subscribe. Talk to you next time. This is the Handy Historian signing off from Silicon Valley, California, taking a look at the 2021 MacBook Pro in 2023.